It's a beautiful sunny day, so I'm going to go and make a video about my awesome scooter. Let's go check it out. So today we're just going to do a little short review on the Velocifero Minimad scooter. I guess I better tell you why I got this. 2 months ago, fell off my mountain bike, broke my ankle really badly in 3 places. So I can't drive until at least November, which will be 3 months by the time I finally get to drive, which is a very long time to not be driving. When I found out the prognosis at the doctors, I got pretty down for a day. I'm normally a fairly positive person, but this one kind of made me feel a bit rubbish, and I started looking at mobility scooters, thinking, well, if I could get around on a mobility scooter, then at least I can enjoy myself and still get out and do some of the things I like doing. As it turns out, they only go 4 miles an hour, they take up quite a lot of room, and they're pretty expensive. So I did a bit of hunting around and thought, well, if I can get on a 2-wheel electric scooter, it would take up less room in the garage, which is full of motorbikes, and it'd probably be more fun to ride. So I had a look around, found some. It seems to be a common generic Chinese model that you could get. They basically didn't have that much to offer. They were heavy, they weighed like 50 kilograms, lead acid batteries, they were fast, they boasted speeds of 45 miles an hour, but on all the reviews everyone said you can't really do what you can expect with it. You know, it's not going to be as fast as you think it is, it's not going to go as far as you think it is. So I did a bit more research, hunted around, I came across this thing called the Velocifero. They do a bunch of scooters. They've got like a big version, they've got this small mini version that I got, and they're pretty impressive what they're capable of. They come with lithium batteries, so the battery lasts a lot longer. It doesn't get affected by being short charged or left on charge or anything like that, so it's a little bit more durable in terms of how long it's going to last. And with the lithium battery you get a bit more power out of it as well, so this scooter can go 20 miles an hour, although on some websites it claims 30, but that's rubbish. 20 is the tops. With a broken leg, 20 miles an hour is plenty. I wouldn't want to do any more than that on it. It gets pretty scary, and I'll be honest, when it first turned up, Mary was pretty annoyed because she thought it was dangerous and stupid, which probably at the time, 3 weeks into breaking my leg, probably was a bit dangerous and stupid, but I didn't ride it for a week, and since my leg's been more comfortable and healed up a little bit more, I've been riding it heaps, and I get out on it most days, and it just gives me that independence and freedom to get out and about. Anyway, let's take a look at the scooter and see what it can do. So there's a few things I don't like about it. One is the handlebars are a bit wobbly, which makes it a bit unstable when you're at speed. You certainly don't want to ride around too much with it one-handed, and the reason for that is that because it's a folding scooter, you can fold it up and it fits in your car. When these pop up, they're just not that secure. You do get 3 LED lights that show you the battery gauge. The battery seems to last really well, actually. I can get about 12 miles out of it, which is the kind of maximum range, and that's with going up and down a few hills, and 20 miles per hour is, as I said, plenty fast enough. There's some horn action, a button for the lights. Try not to use the lights while I've got that mount on there, because I've got some pretty good bike lights, and obviously the lights drain the battery a little bit, and you've got a key to turn it off and on again. It's probably quite a nickable device, so I'd probably never leave it anywhere just with the key undone, because anyone could just wheel off with it. There's brakes on the front as well. Brakes aren't too bad. If you're going down a really steep hill, things can get a little bit wild. So what do I like about this scooter? Well, it's really well made, seems to be pretty sturdy and solid. Even though it is from China, I found them on Alibaba, than most things are these days, but it's actually made really well. The acceleration's pretty quick, If I open up the throttle, it's quite fast to respond. It's got a good top speed, and it can actually get up and down hills. Sometimes you need to give it a little bit of a helping hand with your foot when it's really steep. It's great fun to ride, really, really good fun. And while I can't ride my electric skateboard, it means I can get out and about and get around places and check things out. Overall, I'm massively impressed with it. I'd highly recommend it.